Yeah, man, they're stupid. They're just so like throaty. And they're so punctual. What's up? Watch out, Boston. And they sound good, clean too. I'm warming up, and then I'm gonna be learning some new music today. I don't know yet, honestly. I'm in drop C, so probably like new metal, emo, metalcore. Go from there. It's kind of crazy. This guitar is it's kind of solidified itself in my collection. It's kind of, I just didn't expect to like this guitar as much, but I do. It's really pretty. Yeah, that's Boston. I've been hanging out with him all morning. FM 9 today. Preset 27, scene 4. Yeah. Just go to effects and... What's going on? Why my music's out? Weird. Anyways, go to effects and turn on drive 1. Hopefully I can just jump back in. I know, dude. These EMG pickups with a high gain amp. That's what it is. 5150 is just Sure. I'm just learning music, man. I'm just hanging out. I don't really have an agenda. Other than, I just built this guitar. Here's the agenda, just so you know. I just built this guitar, and I'm turning it into, like, a drop C/D standard machine, and I want to get better at writing in lower tunings. I have my 7 and my 8 string to thank for this. my 7-string said, hey, I kind of like the way a low B sounds on a guitar. Then my 8-string is like, I don't know what I'm doing with this grand piano. So this is going to be like the writing machine for a while. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, let's see what else we got by Killswitch, KSE. They're groovy, man. This whole album, though, this was like my first deployment anthem. I used to go to the gym or if we're doing operation, like jamming to this shit. Let me see though. I gotta get my computer set up so I can do. I should probably move my phone camera though. Let's do it like this. Head on. Head on. I'll take you on. Take on anyone. All right, let's see. Let's do shit, boy. I kind of want to do the End of Heartache. Let's see if I can find it. End of Heartache. And then I want to commit it to memory. So what I'll do is I'll play once instrumental with a backing track, and then try to commit it to memory, and then play it with the actual band. Where is it? The end. There. Oh, it's in drop C. Alright, we'll do it with a backing track, and then we'll do it with the band. Dang, they broke this up into like 8 guitar parts, so I might have to jump around. Yeah, gents. Wait, where's that intro? Find the other part. We switched again. So I think this is like the last part I really need, and then I could probably play it with the band. Alright, so the part so far, the beginning. There's got to be an easier way of fingering this, so let me see. Yeah, That's way easier then. And then let's see, then it was what? The End of Heartache by Killswitch Engage. Let me look at that chorus real quick. Yeah, I'm speed running memorizing this song, so we'll see how it goes. I just played like half of it with the instrumental backing track, but I think I got enough of a feel of how they write. I should be able to just wing it. Let me just look at what we're doing in the chorus real quick, and then I'll try it. That's the best way to learn. All right, let's do it. Screw it, dude. I'll try to line up the music though, where I can at least. No, let's just play it from memory. Let's go. This will be fun.
You know
So I gotta learn that breakdown part. But I think it's gonna. All right, let me see. I think it was going. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out on the spot, but that's it, man. That whole song is so groovy. Oh, let's do some more metalcore. What else y'all got? Someone recommended I learn kill switch engage, so that's what that was. I need a footstool. That's the only thing I'm missing here. Let me go grab my footstool real quick. Give me 1 second. This Les Paul sits a little lower. Hold on. This will save the day. Had to get something to, still getting used to this Les Paul. It's pretty low. Yeah, sick. Yo, what's up, Michael? Just learning some metalcore, man. Hearts Burst into Fire? Oh, shit. That's actually a banger, dude. Yeah, let's do some Bullet. That's a good recommendation. Dude, listen to, Michael's been really stoked to... Oh, yeah, you gotta go on your other account. The one where you're a mod. What am I using to record the song from guitar? There's your mod account. So today I'm actually running a fractal device. This is the Fractal FM9. And then I'm running that... All of my audio is going to a Scarlett 18i8, and that's how it interfaces with my computer. And then I still have the first interface I ever had for recording music. It's a Scarlett 2i2. So I run all the output from my big boy Scarlett. And by the way, my Scarlett's running 2 FR cabs in the room. So in the room, I feel air being moved. But all that audio is being routed into a second Scarlett that's being routed directly into my iPhone. So if you have headphones, you should be able to hear, you should be able to hear what I hear in the room. All right, someone recommended, Yo, keep these recommendations coming in. I'm trying to learn how to write in drop C, and even though it's not that big of a deal, my brain's like, this is completely different. Oh. Oh, didn't you ask me about this a while back? Alright, let's learn it. This is gonna be, hey, I'm gonna come back to that song to make sure I learn it. That Kill Switch Engage song, because what I want to have happen... Ooh, then we'll do ABR next. But, we're learning, we're learning songs, so... I'm going to be coming back to the songs that I played to make sure I got them memorized. So that way in the future, what I want is just to have a catalog of songs that I can build backing tracks to. And that'd be part of the live. Because I don't want every live stream just be me sweating on learning these damn songs. But this is fun. Alright. Hearts Burst into Fire. Oh shit! Hold on, I actually I gotta mute this site. This is like high school. Dude, this is sick. Thanks for the recommendation. That's a cool little verses. Using the fourth like that. I'm using Ultimate Guitar to learn this. Alright, so let's see if I can do this from memory now after one playthrough. Shit. What was that intro? Oh, wait. That's something like that. That's cool. Let me double check my tuning. You may give you the trick to pinch harmonics. It's funny you call them pinch. Back in my day, we called them artificial harmonics. There, I'll show you. I'll show you how to do them easily. Not all are going to come out easily, but first let's talk about what they are, and then I'm going to give you some tips. So first thing you need to know about pinch harmonics, or artificial harmonics, whatever you want to call them, is you need to understand the physics of what's going to happen. So first of all, the string is going to oscillate. So it's going to do a figure eight, okay? It doesn't just go up and down. It actually oscillates. So what we're going to do is, first of all, that's how much of my pick is actually showing. And what we're going to do is we're going to push that string down. And as we push it down, it's going to start that oscillation. As it comes up, we want the meaty part of our thumb to catch that string. So it's like a bam, and as it swipes, boom, it's going to catch. So what I would really recommend you think about is think about picking through the string. So I think I can do it on neck pickup. Yeah, it doesn't matter which pickup for me. Bridge pickup sounds better though. But the other thing is, so that's the mechanics of it. The other thing you need to know is that position of your right hand matters. So I just got this guitar, so I'm still learning it. But if you were to give me like my Gibson Les Paul, where I probably have 1,000 hours behind that guitar, I know where my hand needs to go to get those squeals. So on this one, let's just see. Let's get a clean tone and let's find out. This is I'm using the FM9 and I don't have it all set up like I do my my Tone Master Pro, so bear with me. Okay, that's not really, that's kind of cleaner. It's still there. Woo! Let's take a moment to just listen to how good this guitar sounds. Don't make me pick. I like them all. Yeah, that's Tool if they were tuned in drop C. Yeah, this is dang, that sounds good. If you're for you fractal guys, that is preset 28, scene 3. All right, let's do some. Someone asked for August Burns Red earlier. Let's see if I can remember. I really need to sit down and learn one part of this song. I can do either. I mean, I'm just chilling, dog. I've been cleaning all morning, so I'm just playing guitar, chilling before I do other stuff. I'm trying to force myself to relax. It's just hard. I own my own business, so I'm always working. So I'm working on a new course right now on recording with a guitar and adding stuff to the Toolmaster Pro course, responding to I just got a lot of stuff going on right now. But right now I'm just kind of chilling. So if you got questions, Caribou, about sight reading, let me know. The trick to getting better at sight reading is to do it more often. It's kind of like working out. Like, you can read about how to do an effective push-up, but you won't get in shape until you start doing it. So I need to pull the guitar pickup selector. Just have it in your treble mode here. Man, that's good. That's a good riff. I gotta remember this. It's been a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, let me start that over. Bum, ba-dum, dum, dum. I think that's right. It's been a while since I've really sat and dropped C. This is a song I used to play all the damn time, though, when I was younger. This whole album is so sick. This and Mariana's Trench. I got hours of those. Yeah, man, this whole album is so good. I don't know what he's doing this part. Yeah, I gotta learn that part. I don't know what that is. Over the fucking pit. Starts with a head nod. This is your first lesson. Yeah, I actually need to learn that middle section. I don't know. It sounded like he was just doing like a minor thing. All right, you want some exercises? Hey, that's good to know. And I bet it's doing well today because TikTok's getting banned. Hey, so if y'all are new around here, you should subscribe. Alright, so tips for getting into metal. I mean, don't let me fool you. I don't always play metal. I play everything. All right. So I would say step one. What's your name? Manreg. What is it? Mareg. Listwa. Give me your real name, so I can address you like a human being, please, Senor. But when you're learning guitar, my advice would be don't pigeonhole yourself to one genre. Learn how to play the guitar. So for the longest time, I've been playing an E standard and just like really studying the guitar. And I'm sorry, man, I don't speak Brazilian. I think that's what that is. I see Brazil, or not Brazilian. I don't speak Portuguese. I was in Portugal and I used to know a little bit of it, but it is you don't use it, I lose it. So I'm sorry. But what I would recommend is most important thing with studying guitar is a sense of rhythm. Don't let scales fool you into thinking that there's like a shortcut for rhythm. Like any song that I'm struggling with is because I don't feel the groove. I don't know what it is. I can't find myself in it. So first and foremost, you gotta have good rhythm, and you know, just having good subdivisions will help out a lot. So going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Or even triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, you know. And being able to go like 1, 2, da, 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 boom, 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 boom. Having good rhythm is probably the most important part of playing guitar. Because if you have good rhythm, everything else kind of falls in line. So I feel like a lot of times the left hand gets all the attention, but the right hand is the most important. Like, this is your engine. This is just the exterior of the car. If you don't have this isn't gonna. It doesn't matter how good this looks. It's not gonna drive. You know what I mean? And then for like more technical exercises, until you get to a place where you can just like play whatever you want comfortably. You need to get in the habit of warming up. And I'm gonna give you a couple of my favorite warm up things. So one is this chromatic spider exercise. And then once you get really comfortable doing this, then let's up the level. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna isolate fingers. And then you can even do different permutations like and then notice how my other hands are staying planted. That's the trick. And then I basically just make up my own hand permutation, so I can do something like 3-1 string exercises like the other thing too is one thing a habit I've been trying to break is I usually play like Gary Moore. Gary Moore is one of my favorite Les Paul players. He always plays like this. What I've been doing instead is practicing a closed hand grip. And the other thing you need to do is whenever you're alternate picking, do less turn the doorknob and more knock on the door. So if you feel like your hand is doing this, your wrist is doing this, your BPM is going to get capped. Whereas if you can learn how to do this, you can go a hell of a lot faster with a lot less energy, which means that you can play for longer, which means you can get better. Because here's the thing, is that there's no substitute for time. You know, I can show you all this stuff, all these things that I do, but you can't sit here and do them in one day and then like have the fluency that I have. The thing that I have on most guitar players right now is time. Like most of you who watch the channel, is time. So just know that and embrace it, and just know like I have to remind myself of this all the time, because in today's age where like, you know, I can order anything and get it here in 2 days. The process of waiting for something to get results, I feel like is a real good lesson in life to be had, and the guitar is the greatest teacher of that, because it doesn't matter how much you practice a day, like you still have to have time, man, and you've got to like marinate in it to really understand it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I would focus on your right hand technique. That means your right hand you need to get your right hand dialed in. I would practice it slowly. know, anytime I'm playing something super tricky. Let me get a clean tone too, because sometimes when you have high gain, it allows you to hide some stuff. So let's just get. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Wow, thanks for the gift, man. Thank you. I really wasn't appreciating, or I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. Oh, let me see. They said that the pick can also be vertical or too much horizontal. Oh yeah, I got you. Okay, so let's talk about man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you. I'm glad that this is resonating with you guys because I'm a nerd. I'm a guitar nerd. So picks matter, dude. Don't believe anything else. Like if I am playing technical music, my pick of choice is a DeAndrea Jazz 3. My phone doesn't want to focus. This is a celluloid pick. I like celluloid. I think it's the closest thing sonically to my hands. My hand is preferred. Like this is the sound that I really want. But celluloid gets kind of close to that warmth. All right. But with that in mind, pick angle, which is what you're referring to, matters as well. So if I'm doing any type of technical playing, if the string is like this, I am not perpendicular at all. I come in at like a 45 degree. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm not quote unquote digging in. The more that I dig in, the more resistance I'm getting going down and out. So especially on songs that are stupid fast, the thing I'm trying to do is stay really relaxed and in the pocket. And I feel like I'm just tapping that string. Because it doesn't take, especially with these pickups, these are EMG Jim Root pickups. They're really hot and they're really active. So I don't have to work a lot. And I like that personally. Like it's growing on me. That's probably why I've been playing this guitar the most this weekend. But, you know, for me, it's like I don't have to hit it hard to get a good sound out of it. So a couple of things are happening with that. One, I can go faster. The other thing is I don't have to work as hard. And like I'm going to be in tune more because I'm not. When you hit a string that hard, you can buzz it out of tune. Thanks, man. Thanks, Laura. I paid $150 for this guitar on Friday. Yeah, hopefully that helps, man. And then the only other thing I would really promote is like practice your legato. That's just G major. I've heard in Brazil. Just learn how to set up your guitar. If you learn how to set up your guitar, it'll allow it to play a lot easier, and it's not hard, and you're not going to break it unless you're just like ripping on your truss rod. Yeah, man, all that stuff will help you out a ton. And then, you know, the other stuff is like I would just say, like I just put out a video last week talking about how to solo on guitar. If this stuff is interesting to you, I would recommend you check it out. But you know, another thing I preach is like guitar players, we tend to like just have scale paralysis. We think that if like we learn a major scale, we're just going to be able to solo, and that's not the case. So, you know, using exercises as just that, as exercises, is so important. So, and I say that because like I teach guitar, and some of the things I'll notice is like beginners, they'll say, check this out. I'll just go. And then I'll ask them, all right, let's solo. I'll lay down a groove, like, you know. And the solo I get is something along the lines of like. You know, like, as much as like that feels cool in the moment, no one wants to listen to that. Instead, if I'm doing like a 2-5-1, it would sound a lot better if you did something like. You know what I'm saying? And just getting out of that shape. So, and learning how to think melodically, and just getting out of scales for the sake of scales. Like, I'll give you like some tips. One, if you're trying to write any type of like melodic solo or like a good solo, stay off the top 2 strings. Cut that out of your repertoire. So if someone's like Damien solo, that's going to sound so much more believable, like I know what I'm doing, than if I go. You know what I mean? So versus. And all that is the same scale. I'm just breaking it up into interesting chunks. And this is kind of like the lesson that I've been studying lately is take something like, for example, a song I'm writing right now, the rhythm section goes. So it's just like a 1 to 4 progression in E, but I guess I'm tuned a little bit lower. Yeah, well, that's also because I've got time in this going melodic, but most of the players soloing's like. If that makes sense. But before we go back in time, let's think about this. All right, so check this out. This is an E to an A. So I want to use like a Lydian vibe. Lydian fits really well over 1. So I'm going to be thinking of this scale. Right? B Lydian. I do pot leave. Anyways, we're thinking in that's our scale. So what I need to do is I'm going to limit myself. 1, I'm going to say I'm only going to use this top part of E major. So now what we have to do is we have to break this up into permutations. Like, okay, I could do. Wouldn't it sound a lot cooler if maybe I changed it up like... Alright, so if I'm here, the saucy note's gonna be this. And then maybe even this, you could get away with it, but... So, we need to think about our landing points here and here. This A. I kind of want that resolution. So, we can do something like... You know, instantly that's a little bit more melodic than... Does that make sense? Hopefully that helps you out, man. At least thinking about, that's at least how I think about all of this stuff, is like, it's very, I guess it's my computer science background, where it's like, I need it to be logical and repeatable. I need it dry, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be, I don't want creativity to be this like whimsical thing that I can't capture and like massage into being useful. Because if that's the case, if you only think of creativity as like this whimsical thing that either hits you or it never touches you at all, then what a sad way to live. But if you can think about, okay, I understand creativity, I just need to like experiment like a scientist, that's still creating, you know? And I would much rather think about, okay, this is my scale degree patterns. There's only so many different combinations that I can do to put them together between note duration and note choice. What is it that I want to say, you know? So maybe it's something to be like... Oh, let's go. You know? But anyways, that's what I think. What do I think about D standard tuning? I'm in D standard tuning right now. It's good. I'm still getting comfortable around it, or comfortable in it, but I'm enjoying it. $61.60. All right, let me go back to my preset I was on, which is what? 27? Scene 4? I'm on fractal today, so. What do you mean, real amp? No, I'm using, I use digital modelers. I'm all digital, man. I still have my old 65 Deluxe, but you're not getting me off of these modelers. They're so good. Today I'm playing through the Fractal FM9, but I also am kind of known to being like the Toolmaster Bro, which is like the Fender Toolmaster Bro. What amp do you have? All right. Hey, real quick though, because I understand that sentiment. I understand it. What's your why are you all analog all the way? I'm kind of curious. I shared my story about how I went digital, I think Friday or Thursday, if you want to hear the whole video, but the TLDR is I used to hike in a bunch of analog gear. I have a 65 Deluxe Reverb, which weighs like 50 pounds, I think. I used to have my big ass analog pedal board, and then my Gibson Les Paul. I think when it was all said and done, my rig was close to 70 pounds. I did that for professional theater. We were playing at the amphitheater in Lexington, and it's about 1,000 cap, and it was awesome. It sounded great. Getting like nothing beats getting tubes cooking. I'll give you that. There's a whole tactile experience that happens when you play tube gear. It smells. It like oxidizes the room, if that makes sense. And the smell of warm tubes cooking is just like amazing. Okay. But here's the thing. One thing I noticed is that at least most of the gigs that I was playing, unless if I was playing in like some shitty dive bar, like 9 out of 10 times my amp was mic'd. Then what I realized is like, whoa, the stuff that I'm hearing in the room versus what's coming through the PA system is a little bit different. Then I had to learn about where to put my microphone, what microphone I actually wanted to use. I used to carry my own 57 because I had one that was off-brand, but I liked it. It was like a good blend of like a 57 and like the AKG condenser mic. Like it was warmer than a 57 because a 57 is pretty bright. But anyways, then I was working live sound at a place called Tin Roof. Tin Roof is where, yeah, I'll play some jazz. And I'm in D standard. I'm tuned low. But I started working live sound at Tin Roof, and I was working at a country music festival. And we had country guys from like local guys in the morning to like bigger acts in the afternoon and evening. And one thing I noticed is that like consistently guys are coming in with a Helix. And I just remember my job as a sound engineer was so easy. Like I was just like, holy shit, I just plug you directly in, I patch you in, and like I really don't have to do anything. I just control your volume, make sure you sound good. You're comfortable, I'm comfortable. Like this is so much easier than like dealing with an amp that I have to mic and then I have to like turn it around, put shielding around it. Like tube amps on stage where I'm micing is a pain in the ass because then I also got to worry about stage volume and everything else, right? And this is real, just coming from like a sound guy. So then, anyways, after seeing a bunch of the Helix guys, I was asking, I was like, hey man, realistically, like, let me know, what do you think about this stuff? Is this digital? Like, is this good or what? Because when I was growing up, the beginners got digital stuff. Like, I had a rolling cube for a while, you know? And it wasn't a bad amp. It was just a practice amp. It was like all the beginners got digital stuff. So next thing I know, the consistent response I got from all the Helix guys that were touring with us was like, dude, I love this. It's so easy. I went from a big heavy rig to literally I have a backpack in my guitar now, and I'm getting consistent results every night. I'm not worried about my amp going down. If something goes wrong, there's probably a Guitar Center that sells these things in the town. Like I can always get them and consistent. And I was like, damn, you know, that makes sense. So, it was October 2023. I was on the market for getting a modeler. I was going to get the Quad Cortex, and then Fender dropped the Toolmaster Pro and didn't tell anybody that they were developing it, basically. So I remember when I saw it, I was like, damn, this actually has everything I want. I think I'm going to get it. So that was like kind of my first like dipping my toe in. Now I have the Toolmaster Pro. I got a really good deal on an Axe-FX 3, and I have an FM9 that I traded like some guitars for. And the thing that keeps me in digital is that I record a lot, and I don't really play out that much these days. I might go do like a blues sit-in or a jazz sit-in, but I have a son on the way. I'm developing a business. I'm like really trying to make a career in music versus just playing on the weekend and hope to God like I get picked up by someone. And then even then, like I was in the military. I've done 2 deployments overseas. Like I enjoy going home to my wife and sleeping with my wife every night. So, you know, it's not that I'm done playing live. It's just like I'm in this phase of life where I don't really need to focus on that. So for me, man, I'm doing mostly studio work. I write for sync licensing, and I started a business where I teach music production from a guitarist standpoint because I decided to go back to school for this and really learn music production, and I have a degree in computer science. I'm blending those two things, but I just enjoy that a lot more. But I understand the sentiment of like analog only. I really do, because I used to, all my friends make fun of, or they used to basically pickle me because I used to be the analog only guy. I was like, digital shit um, will never replace this my analog stuff until I started using it. And like, if you're doing a lot of studio recording like I am, like it's just so easy, man. And like, once you learn how to do reamping, like your game changes, because I can infinitely create sounds that I want to hear. You know what I mean? And I no longer have to worry about like recording and then my dogs bark, or recording and someone knocks on the door and now I got to redo everything, or like worried about getting a metronome bleed in into it because I'm recording with a microphone. And you know, like it's just like, don't get me wrong, analog is great and nothing replaces it. But when you're getting into this side of the business, you just can't beat modeling, man. I'm sorry. And like tube amps are expensive. You got to maintain them. Fortunately, my 65 Deluxe, I haven't had to do anything to it. So, but all right, let me catch up on these comments. But I hope that at least gives you my point of view. And the other thing is that like, analog is expensive. Like, you're always buying new pedals, bro. With these updates, between the FM9, the Tollmaster Pro, the fractal stuff, and my Neural DSP plugins, I have every like pedal I would ever want. So, and it just saves so much time, man. But all right, let me catch up on these comments. I couldn't read all of them while I was telling my story. It was throwing off my train of thought. One thing about analog is that you don't feel. I don't know what you mean by you don't feel the bite of it. Doesn't the Helix rub your sound? I don't own a Helix, but all of these digital processors, if you actually learn them, you can do whatever you want with them. I have a challenge. Learn to play the entrance of Welcome to the Jungle. You just need delay. Look, let me see if I got delay on here. That's all it is. You just need delay. Alright, I have a pedal board with a Dream 65 pedal, and I don't like the sound over a PA system. The Helix or FM3 better? I hate using the word better in this space because it's like really what's best for you. Like, you're not going to catch me saying that I think one thing is better than the other. Everything has advantages and disadvantages. And so it's really about finding what works best for you versus thinking something is best overall. I'll die on that hill. Family is first, my bro. Yeah, man, I agree. So I'm glad you resonate with it. But I don't know. I get shit from my local friends that know me from used to playing out a lot. Like, why am I not playing out anymore? Like, I need to be playing. Real musicians play live. Listen, I get it. I used to do it. I've just made, for me, I'm in a phase of life where like I want this to be a career. I don't want this to be like, when I'm 38, I can't be making $400 a weekend and calling that a career. There's nothing wrong with that. Just is what it is. But glad to see some hat-free content. You like my hair? I just got out of the shower. Welcome home. Tube amps are annoying to carry. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I want to try a fractal. You should, man. I guess that's the thing with fractal. You can't really. You kind of gotta dive in and commit. I think they're good. They're just. I would say the learning curve on a fractal device is it's probably steeper than say the Tollmaster Pro is the easiest modeler to learn, but there's trade-offs. Like, I can't do things on the Tollmaster Pro that I can do on Fractal Space. And the other thing is, like, it depends on the type of amps that you play on. Maybe we can do an experiment right now, but if I am down-tuned or if I'm playing extended range guitars, I think that the fractal stuff is kind of king in that space. On the Tollmaster Pro, I think you're kind of limited, honestly. You've only got like 2 amps that really sound good with lower frequencies, and that would be the Orange amp and the 5150. So I mean, but the thing is though, is that like if you get one amp that you love, um, that's everything. Like you don't need more than that. Just because the fractal stuff has 300 amps doesn't mean you need 300 amps. You know what I mean? Do I like classical music? I do. I play a lot. What is Fractal? Fractal Audio Systems is a company in the United States that makes really good computers for guitar players. That's basically what they are. They make guitar. They make computers that emulate guitar pedals. But I'll show you. It's not all guitar pedal stuff or guitar stuff. Like it's really good for tone design too. Like here is. Let's see. You know, like you can get a lot of different sounds out of this. This is something. This is where Fractal whips Fender's ass, is doing sound design stuff. So, like from a producer standpoint. That's cool. That's a guitar. No MIDI. Just raw DSP. How would you thicken tonal in a Toolmaster Pro without using stereo effects? I would grab an EQ pedal, the Boss EQ8, EQ10, or you got a 10 band now, and I would remove some like 6500 onward hertz, and I would probably add in like your body of the guitar is going to be like in your 3 to 500 hertz range. Boost those a little bit, and that'll help. If you're scared of like a EQ band, which you should consider getting my Toolmaster Pro course. I go into a lot of detail with this if you're actually interested in sound design stuff, Paul. But just to answer your question, push your low end, pull out of your high end a little bit. And stereo effects aren't going to add. They'll add width, but they won't add whatever that is, thickness. So you just have an EQ issue. All right, let's see what other crazy stuff. See, I don't have as much time in the Fractal stuff as I do in the Toolmaster Pro stuff. But dude, there's so much you can do on here. Like this one's called Arpeggiator Madness. Dude, that's just cool. Dude, I could be you give me a synthesizer and let me use my guitar, and that's like all I'll do. I promise you that. You're my type of person, Jim. This algorithm's doing the Lord's work today. Hell yeah, Paul. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, man. If you ever need help with anything, let me know. That's what I'm here for. That's so cool. This is if you have a FM9, this is preset 207. Let's see the Plex only. What is this? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Dang, man, y'all have been so generous this live stream. I really do appreciate it. I just love talking about this stuff. Dude, let's see. I do both. I've been playing a bunch of like metalcore this morning, and now I'm going down the rabbit hole of weird stuff. Yeah, I'm clipping going in. But that's why I just really like digital, is that you just kind of you get access to this stuff, you know, like, and you don't have to drop like $500 on a really cool thing. Sick, man. What's your opinion, Flying V or Dixie Rebel? I don't know what a Dixie Rebel is, but a Flying V is the most uncomfortable guitar I've ever played in my life. I love the way they look. I don't like playing them. Maybe a reverse V would probably be really good for me. That's about it. I don't know if I'm allowed to play One Direction. You know what I mean? What are you struggling with? Dude, listen to this. Dude, I'm like a kid in the candy shop. I don't even know what that is. Man, well, that's a cool preset though. I don't really know what I'm doing with it, but damn. Let me favorite this real quick. My eye watered up. Hang on. How do I mark? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put that purple. Yeah, that is kind of cool, man. Yeah, that's crazy. That just drops your guitar by 12 cents. Or 12 semitones. Dude, this is why, again, I really gotta spend more time in this fractal stuff, because there is just so much stuff in here that is just so inspiring. All right, let me grab my Strat and let's play some, or my Telly, and let's play some Skinnerd. And then I should probably do some stuff. Isn't that cool though? That just sounds so badass, man. I need to figure out how to make my FC12 work like my FM9. Because if I could do that, I could probably sell this FM9 and put that money into a quad cortex. Alright, let me find a good, like a good country preset. Do I have one over here? That does sound cool. No, let's do the matchless stuff. I think the matchless is probably the closest to what I hear in my head. Oh yeah. It might be possible. Damn, that sounds good. That sounds just like it. Yeah, that's like a little bit of Stevie. I don't know, man. I haven't played a lot of Stevie. Stevie takes a lot of practice. I will play one math rock song and then I'm gonna get going. I'm starting up a blog. I gotta write some articles on building tone. So, DamonAndy.com. It'll be there. Hold on. Someone's at my house who I don't know, so I gotta go.